Hey everybody, this is me. I am giving you another update. My last update was actually you seeing my wound. Not too good, but that's okay. I want you to get a chance to see a few of them. But nevertheless, my stomach is really, really extended. God, it looks like I am like 5 months pregnant. It's crazy. My stomach has never ever been this big. But anyway, it's full of air. I spoke to the doctor. They came and took the drains out. It did not hurt. I had 2 stitches on either side of the drain. Now that stung just a little bit, but just like a little sting, not even like a bee sting. And then he said, breathe really slow, deep breaths. And as I breathed deep breaths, he just pulled it on out. And I felt when it got to the end, it didn't even feel funny. It really wasn't any feeling at all. It's like if somebody ran the tip of their finger across the top of your stomach. That's really what it felt like, but on the inside. So what did I do after that? Okay, so after that, the car was waiting for me. So they took myself and 12 other people. They took us out to do a little knick-knack shopping. It's funny because where we went, it's a whole lot of knockoffs and then items that are made in Mexico. So like they have like fake handbags and leather sandals and Tony Montana pictures and sombreros and ponchos, stuff like that. Things that are very, very relative to this region of the country. So I went and I looked and they're very, very aggressive and they want to bargain with you. Kind of reminds me if you've ever been to New York Canal Street or if you've been down to California. I can't think of the name of the street, but not Vero Beach, but it's another beach, and where everybody kind of works out and does all kinds of crazy stuff. They sell fake Rolexes and stuff like that. And it was so funny because this one guy, he's trying to convince one of the ladies she needs to buy this Michael Kors bag for $175. And we're trying to explain to him, you can get that at TJ Maxx. And he says, no, TJ Maxx is, what TJ Maxx is Tijuana, Mexico. That was the craziest foolishness, and he wanted to argue with us about it. He wanted $175 for this bag. That's how much he wanted. And but she ended up getting it for $90. And I just picked up a regular little leather wallet for myself because I had, I broke mine actually. A couple weeks ago, I broke the zipper, said I was going to get it fixed. So by the time I got it fixed, I could have just bought another wallet. Didn't pay much for it at all. I think it's like $30, $40, something like that. But it was a cool experience. The other thing is, the weather was beautiful. Today, Miami Heat plays their final game for the championship. Go Heat. I'm sure they're going to win. Well, I couldn't say I'm sure, but I sure hope so. They're going to win because my family's going to be upset if they don't. But nevertheless, downstairs in the bar area, they're having a big party celebration for the game, and so people are going to be down there watching the game and cheering them on. I'm not up for it. Just walking to 3 stores, it was enough for me. I have a lot of, had a lot of fun, shared everybody's experiences. We all talked about what our experiences were here, what was the worst part, do I regret it, would I do it again? I will say this, would I do it again? No, I would not do it again. But I say that now, just like any woman who has a baby, and then you ask her, a couple days later, would you do it again? Unless she's crazy, she's going to say, no, I'm not doing this again because the pain is still fresh. But do I have regrets? No, I don't have any regrets. I'm glad that I followed through. I did what it is that my husband has so diligently sacrificed to pay for, to help me become healthier, because the women in my family have cancer, they have diabetes, they have high blood pressure. All of us are short in stature, so I'm around 5'3", 5'4". And it just doesn't make any sense to weigh over 160 pounds. Not in my family, on my frame. I'm not judging anybody. It's just on my frame, in my body. And so I will say this. My knees have not hurt since I've been here. I feel so much better. I did get hungry today. As I said earlier, I had some tortilla soup. It was really just the broth of the tortilla soup. It wasn't spicy. So it kind of tastes the cross between corn chowder and tomato soup, a tomato bisque. So it's very, very good, very creamy. It felt very good going down my stomach, and they give you a whole carafe of it. And so, I'll show you what it looks like. They give you this whole thing. Now, honestly, you can only drink like this much, like that much, but they fill the whole thing up. So what I did was, you get it for free if it's chicken soup, chicken broth, but I got the chicken tortilla soup, and so I ate as much as I could, and I asked them if they can put the rest in a to-go container, and they did. So we've got a coffee maker. I don't know if you can see the coffee maker. My bed's not made up, so don't freak out. I'm sure your bed's not been made up before. But we've got a coffee maker over there. And so I'm just pouring it in the carafe, turning it on, and heating it back up, and just going to eat as I can. But I'm only getting like, honestly, a tablespoon, maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons, maybe. So I'm just not even filling it up. I'm just taking a half of that and slurping it down really slowly, and then trying to enjoy the whole thing. But other than that, it's been a pretty good experience. Can I tell you, I'm so glad that drain is out of my body. Oh my God in heaven. And speaking of God in heaven, I want to thank God publicly for sustaining me and keeping me, because my first night I had an anxiety attack on the way to the operating room, and then I ended up having one when they were removing the tube that was down my throat, my intubation tube. I was trying to pull that out myself, and I started freaking out because my air gases were low, my oxygen levels were low, and I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to die. But that was just me acting a dang on fool, and I didn't even know it. So to my doctors, I'm sorry I took y'all through that. But I was delirious. So, but today is a better day again. As I said, I got my surgery on Monday. It's Thursday now. I feel great. I don't have any pain at all. Just a little discomfort from being bloated, like if you ate too much on Thanksgiving dinner, that feeling when you know you can't eat another bite. That's the feeling that I have. But other than that, everything is really, really good. Hey, I'm not going to hold you any longer, because I can sit up here and talk to you forever, but I'm not going to do that, because that wouldn't be cool. I want to save something for something else. But I will say this, that tonight I'm going to take my medicine. I'm going to watch the Heat game, get me some more of this tortilla soup, and I am going to go to sleep, because you know what? In the morning, I am going to see my fine husband with my handsome little boy meet me at the airport. Yes, Lord. And I am excited about it. This is the beginning of the rest of my life. And you know what? I wouldn't have done it any differently. So thank you for watching my channel. And I hope that this has helped you at all. Signing off now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.